Hello, everybody.
Hey, friends.
Joe here.
Kevin.
This show is amazing.
Oh, this is so good. I actually really have, we really loved season 1, and it was like season 2 is better. And I really have enjoyed the stories on season 2. Like, I don't know why, but the buy-in, I just think there's more really, really rich characters.
Yeah.
Because we had 4 or 5 really solid characters in season 1.
It has more momentum, I feel like.
Yeah, there's a bigger world here, and I think they're doing some really interesting things. Obviously, literally bringing Ronald Reagan onto the show, to kind of look at this time period of like the world is out of control in the 70s, and as we move into the 80s, we need reason to come back, and the reason is in the form of a politician who really doesn't know what he's talking about.
He had nothing to say.
Yeah, has nothing to say.
Shades of Richie from The West Wing.
Yeah, I mean, really.
In the bathroom scene.
Absolutely, yeah.
Our answer is, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. An American can solve any problem. I really believe that. How?
Yeah, and then just walks away. It's like,
away.
But, like, in the middle of all this absurdity, you have, like, the straight man in Lou, right? Where he's just like, this is all so jacked up. Mm-hmm. I am dying to see how all these stories do converge, because they're going to.
For sure.
Just like the first season. But I do feel like it's way more... It's more spread out.
It's more spread out. Yeah, it's kind of like, those, like, kinetic balls, I'm talking about? The chink, chink, chink. It's kind of like the first season, you plop, and then it all connects. I feel like everything is so sprawling, kind of like you said, all spread out, that you're like lifting the ball really high to let it go, and everything's just going to kind of like the more sprawling this is, the convergence is going to be a bigger explosion.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I like when they talk about bodies piling up, I'm like, we've already seen a whole lot of dead people. And
last week, the shootout in the woods.
The shootout in the woods was a dozen more people, and this is going to get even bigger.
And it's like, I mentioned this a couple weeks ago, like the writer's room, all the notes, they must have like a giant board, kind of like Molly's board. You know what I mean?
You'd have to have a flow chart for this show for sure.
Just because it's so wild. One of these storylines could be its own show.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm really loving how they're juggling everything and handling this.
Yeah, and everything is, they're starting the convergence now, right? Like, there's no hiding Ed and Peggy anymore. We're halfway through. We're halfway through the season, and it's out.
Yep.
The bad guys have come and tried to kill Ed. The police are coming for Ed. Everyone knows now.
Yeah, Bear's son was involved in that. And is going to jail. I mean, you're going to prison for that, man.
Oh no, he's going to do some real time for that.
Yeah,
like, that's big boy prison.
Could he rat and get a deal? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't think he would, but
I don't know what he really has. Does he have evidence of any real specific crime? He always seemed like he was kind of on the outside.
And the cops would have to be like already investigating the Gearhardts.
That's the other thing is like you'd have to have specific questions to ask. I mean, you can say like, what can you give us, like they do on TV movies, like
sure,
what can you give us, or you're going to prison for this amount of time. But he'd be ratting out his own family, including his dad,
unless they can tie the Gearharts to the murder of the judge in the beginning.
Right, absolutely.
Which I don't know if that's going to shake out that
even
way.
if they can, and I don't think they can, that kid wasn't around for any of that. I don't think he has anything to really give other than, by the way, my family is part of some kind of big crime organization that I'm not really part of.
And that's the thing is, like, with this show, you don't know what's going to happen. So I'm looking at everything. I'm grabbing straws, just trying to put this together.
And it's sad. It's sad because that kid's like, the last thing he said to his dad was, I don't want this. I want to just go to school, be a good kid. And he never should have gone back into that butcher shop.
No.
All right. We'll get started here. Do want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us. Thank you, guys. A special thank you to our super patrons, NJ, MTC93, Actuarial Lurker, Anna, Ballers Full Dead, ZY, Jeff, Derek Peterson, Yannick from Montreal, Sudagunda Varapu, Jamie Morgan, Christy Goverson, Diana Perry, Trey Contreras, Humain Mac, Wolfgang Wolf, Lindsay Swift, Squick, Sweet Baby Silvernell, Adam Pacio, Matt Tyler, David Adler, Chris O'Donnell, Katie K, Seth Walker, Everett Nation, Doc Hooley, Taylor, and Andy Schreiber. Thanks so much, guys. Always grateful you're here with us.
Yes, we are. And if you're watching this on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel. If you mind hitting the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit the subscribe button since the up-to-date and new content we've coming your way.
Description below, link to our Patreon page for full-length watch-alongs. On most things on our Patreon, you'll have to sync and watch along in our source material.
You're so out of line, Sheriff. You can't just ruin people's lives. No, parade them.
He killed a guy. At least he has to go get questioned.
Yeah.
You're not going to prove my end did anything wrong. It's unprovable.
Him killing the guy in the shop, though, was self-defense.
No, that was self-defense. But there's so many crimes, though.
Yeah.
Methinks the lady does protest too much.
Yeah.
Feels like the tap might just spin right off the globe these days and take you along.
Yeah, things are spinning.
I'm just imagining you parachuting into the Macon Delta, telling the Black Pajamas to leave your husband alone. The place burned down with the shop, and we both know she's just a kid, emancipated or not.
Noreen.
Oh.
Told him what you said.
Quiet now, both of you.
Yeah.
Come home soon.
We both know that's not likely.
Yeah, she's a witness and he's a suspect. They can't be colluding.
No. I mean, she's never even lied, though.
No, she wasn't lying. Losing no mood to play with Ed at this point.
Yeah. This is cool.
Yeah, it is. This music is really, like, tense, isn't it?
Oh, it's great.
It's like a march of war drums, you know?
If he's there, yeah. I mean, they're coming.
What?
Anka, Charlie's on the phone.
I think a civil war between these two guys is coming at some point
absolutely,
here.
Yeah.
Do you know what a whore's life is?
Come on now.
I'm serious. This is me looking out for you.
Oh my god, man.
Like a goddamn spent cigarette. My son.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go, yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you earned this beat down, dude.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, cut it out.
Just cut it out.
Get him off me.
Whoa.
Oh, jeez.
Better stop, huh?
Well, we know whose side he's on now.
Yeah.
I see Grandpa after the war. Right, Pop? Grandpa.
So he's gonna beat his brother while he's got a gun on him?
Yeah, fair fight.
No! None of your bullshit. Not today. You'll kill us all. You split this family apart.
Thank God
That's
for
coming,
her.
yeah.
Now tell me what happened.
Yeah, Dodge should not be in charge of anything.
No.
That guy's the worst.
Bring back my grandson. No excuses. I'll call up Tuna Pig. Tell him he's coming.
I wonder if there's any significance about Bear and his son both not having crippled arms, right? Because Bear's arm's in a cast, and his son's arm is crippled. I wonder if there's anything to that, or if it's just a coincidence.
They haven't really told us what happened to Bear.
Mm-hmm. It is like it's a choice of his arm.
Oh yeah, she didn't hesitate on this one, did she? So are they going to go to a jailbreak? Is that what that was?
It kind of sounds like it.
Going? He called me a whore.
Oh, darling, technically.
It's my body.
Oh my God.
You're gonna kill him for me.
You're dead.
He's not. Ozzy was a dad on the TV shit.
I have a bad feeling about how it's going to end for her. I think she's going to have a tragic end.
Yeah.
And the moon wraiths outgrabe.
He's a great character.
Yeah.
Beware the Jabberwock, my son.
Dodd doesn't. He probably assumes that. Are they all going to the same place? That they know that Ed's been arrested?
I don't know. I think they must, right? Because the butcher shop. He probably told him.
Yeah, that's probably true.
The Jabberwock with eyes of flame came whiffling through the Toki wood and burbled as it came.
Oh, he's got some heavy
1, 2,
firepower.
1, 2, and through and through.
And with its head, he went galumphing back.
This might get really messy already. Like halfway through the season here.
Lou, be ready, man. You have to throw down.
I'm gonna move these, okay?
No, actually, no. Those are mine. No, put them down.
You're a hoarder.
Yeah.
The Beauty and Travel mags.
No, not collect. I gotta stay up with the latest trends, you know, in my line of work.
She is crazy.
I know.
The traveled. She wants to run away.
Your husband is currently in jail, so I wouldn't count on getting...
Yeah.
Attempted robbery and those 2
Oh,
minutes.
it wasn't a robbery, Peggy.
Come on.
Yeah.
Those men came for your husband. They came to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say 5 dead, I'm only talking about inside the city limits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can be. There's nothing she can't be.
You're a little touched, aren't you?
Yes.
The time and place in which you're...
Well, you know, if you mean I got dreams, then yeah.
That's not what he means.
No.
I got plans. And we got plans, and you can't just
There
come
it
in
is.
here
Yeah,
and
Peggy.
direct.
She had to remind herself Ed's a part of her life.
Yep.
Look, right? Ed, he left that place.
That was his dream.
Go to California or
California.
someplace, now that the shop's gone.
Peggy.
She's not even talking about living through the night.
and I know it's been repaired. But we're going to check your car for blood.
There is blood in it.
You can't do that, of course, without permission from the owner, you know,
Oh, we got permission. About an hour ago.
Oh, they sold the car, yeah.
Better you tell me, before I get a fistful of evidence, what happened that night when you hit Rye Gearhardt.
See, everyone knows.
I'm the victim here. Lou. Ed.
In a way, I mean,
in this one instance.
Yeah.
You or Peggy or both.
This is all just so crazy.
It is, but you know it's true.
I get being in shock, though.
Yeah.
These boys aren't gonna rest until you're dead, son. Possibly Peggy, too.
Yeah.
It is just not registering with these guys.
Man.
I'm asking you for one.
Ed, that's not...
No, I've seen the shows on TV.
You don't...
I've seen the shows on TV, Ironside and...
Usually he's right, but in this one situation, I'm like, dude, you need a level.
Yeah.
Then I'll talk.
No, Sonny, they just...
Oh.
Is he a lawyer?
You hear that, Sonny? There's a crisis at the highest level, so who do they call?
Aren't you the only lawyer in town, Carl?
Yes, but that's because I scared away all my...
Oh, he's drunk.
Yeah. I've had a few.
I don't see Lou as the kind of guy to back down when Barrett comes up and says, give me my son.
Lou's going to throw down.
Yeah.
How come after you hit that fella, you didn't just drive to the hospital?
Yeah. Stop.
You're down a passing motorist and ask him to call the cops.
Was she?
Well, that's a good point, too. I mean, she didn't seem phased.
Everyone would be scared, but most people would call the cops.
You ask me how come I buy all these magazines? I'm living in a museum of the past.
That's a great line.
Yeah. I don't think that rationalizes anything she's done.
No, she's off a rocker for sure.
Sherry?
Go inside now, Peggy. God. You've got a hiding place in the basement.
This sucks.
Ed home?
Ed who? Oh, Ed.
Draw your gun.
Yeah. Yeah, he's about to die.
Which, don't let the name fool you, as a fortress.
Or maybe he's inside and you think I'm stupid.
You are stupid.
I could fill a steamer trunk with the amount of stupid I think you are, but no, that's where he went.
It's bold last words.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
No. Is it bad that I'm actually kind of rooting for Kansas City?
Right. Yeah, for sure. They're not out trying to kill everybody. Just the Gearhardts.
Mm-hmm. But I do feel bad for the mom. The mom I feel a little terrible for. Yeah, this will tell the tale.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
No, Peggy, hey.
Okay.
Said the butcher's down at the precinct. Could be bullshit. Take Polk and Carter. I'll clean up here.
Okay, so he might not die.
I know, but what does clean up mean? Ugh.
I'd be really surprised if Peggy dies this early in the show. I think she's like a character we followed to the end.
This is episode 7, so who knows?
6.
I think it's 7.
Oh, is it 7?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, kitty.
Well, I guess it's good that she has this maze right now.
Kitty.
All she'd have to do is drop a match in this room.
Seriously, yeah.
Shut up, you fool.
Did he just shoot one of his own guys?
He did.
He is an idiot. Door slams and she's long gone in his truck.
Oh, wow.
You shouldn't have left that.
No. Keep hitting him. Yeah, keep hitting him. Take his gun and shoot him.
I mean, really. Of course she's going to let him go.
God forbid you're in that situation, but I feel like instincts kick over. You know? Oh, no. Okay, so I thought they were...
Oh, did the Kansas City guys come here when they found out everyone else was gone?
Yeah. I thought they were... That's why... Okay.
Yeah.
Keep it running, Sonny. I'll be back before the beer goes warm.
What great casting.
I know. He's amazing.
Steely in my resolve, prepared to battle unto my dying breath for the rights.
Lawyer's here.
Hey, Denise. You chained to that table and me.
No, I'm not in cuffs.
Chained in thought, if not action. I shall defend you till your last breath. I mean, my last breath. Excuse the obvious death penalty snafu.
No charges as of yet.
Held without charges, even better. Then I shall have to tell His Honor to boost my client from these bitch. Now I must bid you all adieu and admonish you to watch your proverbial butts, for I shall be back with the sledgehammer adjusted.
Oh no.
Is he gonna get... Oh, God.
Okay, I thought they were going to kill him.
Me too. Hey, use your words now.
You're sitting in front of glass, man.
There's a lynching party outside.
Shouldn't call the sheriff first?
Oh, you can try, but somehow I don't think he'll answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not there. He thinks they're there for Ed. They're not there for Ed. They're there for the kid.
State police, up marshal, or sheriff out of Nobles. 30, 40 minutes.
Maybe we got a trap set.
It's possible.
Oh, there's so many of them.
Now, we got your son on attempted murder. Took a shot at the local butcher. The place burned down.
Oh, so good.
No. I know you got designs on him.
Inside.
He's safe.
Oh, Ed.
Need your help here.
Thought you had backup coming.
Closest men are outside Nobles, an hour away.
Whereas I stared down Chiang Kai-shek.
That. And I need someone who can talk some sense into the father.
Good luck with that.
Don't represent the son, though.
You do now, Carl.
Yeah, right. So he really is trying to de-escalate this.
Yeah. It's either that or there's a bloody shootout.
Yeah.
Truth is, there's a lynch mob outside wanting to string you up.
What do you...
Come on. Stay close and be...
Tried to warn him.
He did. And Ed's an idiot. I'm sorry, but he is.
No, Ed's an idiot.
God, this is so tense.
It really is. The music is such a good choice for this.
Tell Lou to sit tight. Can't have him getting killed without me. Never hear the end of it at dinner.
God. These guys are fearless, aren't they?
They really are, man.
Hold on now, we're allies. Like Ho Chi Minh and the Red Chinese. Carl Weathers.
Carl Weathers?
Oh, that's funny. That's, Let's caught that.
As your son's man, I spoke with the constabulary at the highest level.
I wouldn't move that way at all.
Yeah. If you're gonna shoot me, I might as well. Yeah.
But this... You take him out of here now, and he's running the rest of his life.
I mean, that's really true.
Yeah.
Take your men, and none of this falls on the kid. This is the deal I made. He stays clean.
I mean, he is right. Like, this would be so much worse for him if you do this.
And it puts a big old target on you.
We're back to the best thing for the kid being a fast retreat on your part.
Bear listens to reason. If it was Dodd just would have shot him probably.
Oh, for sure.
He's only 17.
Ah.
Well, I mean, at least Bear's not the maniac that his brother is.
Absolutely. Whew. It's like Bear and Mom, those two.
I mean, really, yeah.
Yeah, that's a crap your pants moment.
Yeah, for sure.
I hope you wore your brown pants.
Because Dodd and Hansi together, that's a bad pairing.
It is. Like, where is Dodd? Is he still in Peggy's basement?
I'm assuming so. My guess is that the sheriff just drove off.
Probably. I mean,
why go check the house at that point? I guess to find Peggy, but
No, don't tire yourself. We know where he's headed.
Ed just cannot get out of his own way.
I know.
Between the two of them, I think the one most likely not to get out of this show alive is Ed.
He's just an idiot, man.
Yeah.
Like, the worst instincts.
I don't see a scenario, and I don't think he should either, where he just makes this all okay without cooperating with any law enforcement.
You gotta think long
It's
term,
like,
man.
you are being hunted. You know that.
You know, the first season, I really loved it because, like, we could think about it for a week.
Right.
This is a season that I want to binge.
Yeah, this feels like you should go episode to episode to episode
Just
on
go
the
through
flow.
it.
Yeah.
By the way, the tensest episode of television maybe of all time.
That was all the way through. That was so tense all the way through.
And I love the fact that we did not have, like, Lou said it, this doesn't work out in Westerns. I like that we didn't have a traditional shootout.
Yeah, right, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
this
no,
thing doesn't work out.
Lou's the best. You know, the fact that he had the idea to, like, send Carl out there to de-escalate was brilliant. It really was.
Well, and he's right, which I think makes this a lot of fun, is this idea of like, yeah, you can shoot up the police station and maybe even get your son out, but this is the real world. That's not going to be the end of it.
No.
And then there's going to be FBI and cops coming. You can't do that and just go on with your life.
And it's like, yeah, he'll be running his whole life, but, like, they'll catch him right away.
They'll catch him.
You know it's the Gearhardts. They know where you're at.
They know. Yeah, there's not going to be any confusion about what happened.
Not to mention, Mom might be dead.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Mom and the granddaughter.
And Dad, Otto, right?
Yeah, Otto. Yeah,
they're at the house.
Right. That's really true.
What are you going to roll back up to?
That's true. The whole thing could be done.
And where's Dodd? Where's Peggy?
My guess is Peggy took off, and that Dodd is just in the basement.
Unconscious. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I mean, this is a mess.
It'd be weird if Peggy stayed after that. I don't see any scenario why Peggy would stay in the house.
I see her bolting for sure.
And I mean,
it looks like Ed's running back to the house, so Ed's going to run back to that. Dodd's going to be like, "Oh, perfect! You just came right to me."
Maybe.
And
I mean, we don't know how the time frame, and Dodd could be long gone by the time he gets there.
Sure. Well, Hansi's certainly on his trail.
That's the bigger thing, I feel like, is that Hansi is not. He's not fooled. Like he could even tell which direction Ed took off in. You know.
Yeah.
Like, oh wait, he's not even in that car. He's running down the road.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, who knows how much that conversation he solved? That was a great reveal that he was just there tracking him the whole time.
Absolutely.
As soon as we were in the woods, I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some violence, but no, we didn't. Yeah, like I said, man, I just want to watch the next episode because there's so much unresolved.
Yeah, it's wild that in this whole episode, like, the only real violence was at the Gearhardt house where there was just the 3 people there. Mm-hmm. Probably. I guess there were probably other people. No, there were guys out front that got shot too.
Yep, and obviously, like, housemaids.
Yeah, the one housemaid lady was there, at least. So, yeah, like, there was so much close violence in this one, and the worst of it didn't even happen, like, in you know, the major points of this episode.
I love the editing too. The choice of the split screen is so good too. Like, you know, the way we keep shifting characters from frame to frame too, with Hansi going around back and Lou up front. It adds so much extra tension to this. The filmmakers, bravo.
Yeah, for sure.
They're doing a wonderful job this season, and I love how it's stylistically so different from the first season, but you can tell it's the same show.
Yeah, absolutely.
It makes me curious to see the rest of the show. Like, what is season 3 going to look like? You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's just so many surprises in it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I was pretty sure when Dodd and the 2 guys went into their house, Dodd's not going to die because he's the character he's just the kind of character you keep around. And same with Peggy, right? Mm-hmm. We were too early in, like, Peggy's journey, I feel like, to lose either one of them. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that either one of them makes it all the way through or whatever, but this just felt too early for one of those 2 characters to go away. And it's like, but how does that work? Does Peggy get grabbed and taken back to the Gearhardts? And
I don't know.
Like how does all that go? Oh, never mind. Peggy actually fights off these guys because
she's a fighter.
Yeah, she's for as crazy as she is, she did not fold there.
How would you describe her? I don't know, like, because it's like she's got instincts, but at the same time she's off her rocker.
Well, I think that's it. I think the simple fact that, you know, she kind of said it right there. She's like, so I don't see the world the rest of the way everybody else does. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, because no normal thinking person who understands the social order of things would have been able to run to the basement, smash a sink over a guy's head, and tase the other guy unconscious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Most normal people, and that's not that part is not a criticism of her.
Yeah.
Of everything else is, but, like, that's not something that your average human being is going to do. But Peggy's just far enough off.
She's wired differently.
Yeah, that she's like, okay, well, I'm just going to go kill these guys.
It's like you said, you're a little touched, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And I hated her rationalization a little bit because I think that's what it was. Yeah, she is not happy with her life. That's completely reasonable. You married a guy that you shouldn't have married because he was clearly that we're going to settle down in this. We got a great deal on my parents' old house. We're going to settle in there. We're going to have kids. I'm going to be a butcher. You're going to be a hairdresser, and that's going to be our lives. And she wanted nothing to do with that. So why did you marry into that in the first place? It is not a rationalization for
at all.
Because that's where her brain went, right? When he's like, "Why did you just drive off?"
Yeah.
Well, you act like it's an easy choice, like. I hate my life. I'm like, well, what does your hating your life have to do anything with the fact that you killed a guy and just went back home with his, still alive body in your windshield?
To be fair, she didn't kill him yet. That's the thing, and it's like
I'll buy that she probably thought she did. She probably thought it was done. Of
course,
you know what I mean? If not, that's even weirder.
But it's such an interesting contrast too, because you have her instincts, right, where she takes those guys out, and then you have Ed who runs away.
Yeah, Ed, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, Ed has been in a life or death situation twice on this show.
He's killed twice now.
He's killed 2 people, defending himself. So they're both instinctually capable of self-preservation.
Sure.
But it's so weird because they are so capable of self-preservation, but also they're so bad at decision making.
It's like they don't realize how big this thing is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they don't understand how dire.
Ed, yeah, both of them, right?
Yeah.
They just keep thinking like, well, if we fight through today, everything is fine.
Is that ignorance? I mean, I don't.
It has to be,
right?
Because you have 2 different cops now who've said this isn't stopping just because you made it through today.
I mean, I have to mention, hey man, we just snuck out of the police station.
Right.
We jumped out of a window.
And now you're going to run off.
What do you think is happening?
Yeah.
What do you think is happening right now?
I mean, I'm assuming he's running home to check on Peggy.
Probably.
So
that's my assumption too.
He's gonna walk into a house with at least 2 dead bodies in it, and who knows what else is there? Maybe Dodd's there, maybe he's not.
I think if you're
maybe
Dodd,
Peggy's there, maybe she's not. I don't know.
I think you hang around if you're Dodd. I think you wake up and you leave because
you leave.
Yeah.
Well, first off, there's not. If you're the only one there, what's the point in hanging out?
Yeah. But does he stay in town? That's the thing. Does he go back home? Because it sounds like Bear's... So they're obviously headed back to Fargo.
I would assume that Dodd and Bear and all those guys meet back to find the house destroyed.
I would think so.
You know what I mean?
At least Bear.
Right. And probably Dodd.
He'll get there.
Right. And then it's like, well, now what do you do? Because all of this stuff with the between Kansas City and the Gearhardts has been one escalation back and forth.
Totally.
We got you, now you're going to get us, now we get you, now you're going to get us.
Well, it'd be okay, so one, I don't want the mom to die.
No, she's really great. But for what she is.
I think
she's reasonable.
I think the Gearhardts for the most part are going to be taken out. I don't think we're going to have a single Gearhardt left at the end of the show.
I don't
Maybe
think,
the kid.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Right.
But
he'll be incarcerated, but he'll be the one alive.
If Kansas City did kill the mom, though, where does that put the brothers, right? Because we're going to have, a power grab. You're going to have Dodd thinking he's in charge. You're going to have Bear being like, this is not how we handle this.
They hate each other already. I think the reason that I think, you can say like, it's clear that Kansas City is the more powerful in terms of muscle and resources and everything.
Yeah.
But what's ultimately going to undo the Gearhardts and make them easier to wipe out, is the infighting, is the fact that they haven't been on the same page since Otto had his stroke. Have not been on the same page
at all. It's really clever writing. It really is.
It really is. It's, again, very Shakespearean on the Gearhardt side.
Completely.
And they're just going to get wiped out. It's like the end of Hamlet. All this infighting and like it's just this other army is going to come in and end it all.
Yeah, it does give me like King Lear vibes as well too. You know what I mean? Like it's
for sure.
It's really really good.
Absolutely. All right, appreciate you guys. We'll catch you in the next one.
See ya.